I got the brother Taylor House Publishing. White teen kills his mother, brother, and shoots his father for stopping him from dating a black girl. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? He tried to kill his whole family because allegedly they told him no negras, no negras, no negras en mi casa, nunca, 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 cabrón. Right? No negras en mi casa. Right? So that's what no monos en mi casa. No monos. You know? No queremos monos en mi casa. That's what they told him. That's exactly what they told him. Right? Ellos pueblos son demonios. That's what they told him. That's what they told him. Ellos pueblos son demonios. I've been getting back into my languages. This is my part-time hobby. I'm trying to tighten up on my Spanish to really start studying it a couple of minutes a day, and then I got a book on French and whatnot. And I also have a book on Tartanese, the original FBA language. I'm curious about learning that too. So I like to keep busy if I have energy and time and whatever. But you ever notice how all these proponents of swirling, you ever notice how none of them talk about stories like this? People are saying that the teenage girl dodged the bullet. Y'all need to start telling your daughters that to leave these white boys alone. Seriously, I don't care who is saying what, because in uh the last month there was a couple of these white boys that done killed a couple of these Keishas. In the last couple of months, it's been back to back, and the Swirl Mountain Sisterhood is so damn silent. They have not made. I haven't seen any. I only saw the African woman where she said to her African sisters that they have to stop doing this because these white men are leaving them with babies. These white men are also beating the crap out of them in Africa. She said it. If I find a video, I'll link it. And she said, and sometimes when the cops show up, these guys are paying the cops off. Now, what do you think? What do you think? Every time you go to a third world country, I've been to a few in my life. A lot of times, you can pay cops off. It's the truth. These cops are making, I mean, $200 a month, depending on where you go. The last time I looked it up, a lot of these third world cops are making nothing. They're eking by. And if you got a couple of 20s in your hand, they might just decide to walk the other way. It's the truth. I've been to third world countries, and yes, some of these police will say, "Hey, could you give me some money here? Hey, I need some money." It happens. It happens. Right? Where the hell am I? Sometimes I lose my train of thought. There's been a couple of these these murders recently by white males, and you need to tell your daughter that is an absolute impossibility. And not only that, whatever black male you're looking at, I'm gonna vet him. You know what I'm saying? Because You can't trust anybody. With your greatest resource is your child. You cannot trust anybody. And you need to have meetings between the young man and his father or his mother, whoever has control of him. This is what I expect out of you. More background checks, right? If he could kill his whole entire family for stopping him for seeing you, what do you think that he would do with you if you and him ever had a disagreement and he didn't like it? Because I'm at this point, these people are fucking Dracula. It's just 0 to 60 with the insane levels of violence, but they want to talk shit about us. They really do. I ain't never thought about killing my mother or, I mean, these people are crazy. How come these people never get any sort of red flags? My daughter would automatically know. Do not even attempt to bring one of these dudes home. I will not deal with this bullshit under any. I am one of the few black men that will say this because a lot of FBA people are so into trying to have an open mind and trying to be accepting of everything and of everybody and not trying to look racist. I tell people straight up, I am a racist. There's a lot of these white people say the same thing on YouTube. We are racist and we don't give a shit anymore. That's what they've been saying. That's what a lot of them look at all the comments. And I say the same thing. I am a racist. I believe that your people need to stay with your people. That's what I believe. I think y'all need to stay the hell away from us. Seriously. Seriously. Because there's too many instances of Basic Brad doing shit like this to not only his whole entire family, but to these Keishas that like to sexually deal with these guys. So I say what I say, and I'm not looking for anybody's approval. This is another thing. It's too many Negroes with this invite everybody to the cookout bullshit mentality. That's another thing that needs to die. That, and also everybody is a king and a queen. There's no kings and queens in America. There are no titles of nobility in America. We are all citizens. If you are a queen, why don't you tell the IRS to stand down from all the money you owe them and the student loans that you owe? You are not a queen. I am not a king. If I was a king, the first thing I would do on the very first day of my taking office is I would kill a lot of black people. I've said that a long time ago. Y'all would be the first people that I would go to war with. And I'm going to leave it at that because there's a lot of you, just like when you read King Jehu, there's a lot of you that need to be dispatched off the planet, seriously, with all this nonsense that y'all are doing out here. So I'm not going to get too crazy. That's why I tell people don't call me a king. Because if I was the king, I'd be King Hitler. I really would be. I would get rid of a lot of you because a lot of you cannot change and you cannot do better and you don't want to repent and the stupid shit that you're doing, the only thing that gets you to stop doing this stupid shit is fear. That's about it. You know, if I was an absolute ruler, I don't need you to love me. I need you to fear me. That's the way I look at it. You are here to fear me the same way you would fear God. Because if you don't, you're gone. That's the way I look at it. So keep your daughter away from the white man. I'm one of the few that I ain't trying. I don't care what you think about me. You keep your daughter. You Africans too. Y'all, man, you Africans, man. You Africans, man. Y'all trying to love the world. keep your daughter away from the white man.